really happy to be here today because today I have the great honor of announcing the name of our new stuff pack coming in September. It is called the Sims 3 Movie Stuff. In this stuff pack, your Sims will be able to set the stage for all new unique stories featuring tons of thematic decor, furnishings, and clothing options inspired by iconic movie genres. Tell the tales of masked vigilantes, western cowboys and cowgirls, or quirky horror. Let's take a look at some of the concept art we gathered for this stuff pack. Create a secret lair fit for a masked hero or villain. Add some classic western flair to your Sims worlds. Terrify your Sims neighbors with playfully horrific costumes and decor. The Sims 3 movie stuff comes out this September. Be on the lookout as we'll be revealing more information about this stuff pack in the coming months.
Wow, Sarah, there is some awesome stuff coming with that pack. It looks great. I love movies, and I've always wanted to make this stuff pack because it allows you guys to tell the stories that you've never been able to tell before with brand new content. I love this stuff so much and cannot wait to get it in your guys' hands later this year. So I think we're actually going to populate some poll questions on Cover It Live, and they'll be hitting Twitter soon. We want to hear what you guys think of some of the stuff you've seen today. We love hearing your feedback. We're always on the forums, we're on Twitter, hearing your guys' questions, and we love to get as much info, as much feedback as you guys from possible. Make sure, if you're on Twitter, to tweet at The Sims 3 using the Sims3LB hashtag. Now remember, using this hashtag could get you randomly selected to win an official Sims 3 University Life Juice Pong kit. Again, check this thing out. It is awesome. This stuff is so cool. We have one of these here in the studio. We use it all the time. We're making games, but we're having fun too. So make sure to tweet at us using that hashtag. You could have your very own Juice Pong kit. All right. Next up, big announcement coming from Lisa Smith, a producer from the store. She's got a really cool announcement coming at you. Take it away, Lisa.
Hey everyone, I'm really excited to be here today. Now, last time I was on the broadcast, I was able to show you all the awesomeness of the Sims 3 Aurora Skies, and I really hope that you've been enjoying playing with life in that world. As you may well know, there's not a lot of time for a break here at the Sims 3 store team because we're trying all the time to bring you the latest and greatest for your Sims. Now, I'm here to give you a little sneak peek into something we've been working on, and I think you're going to love it. It's a brand new announcement, and yes, it is our all-new world, coming soon to the Sims 3 store, Origin, and retail stores worldwide. Welcome to the Sims 3 Dragon Valley.
Wow, dragons coming to you in The Sims 3. Would you ever believe that? Your fantasy is finally becoming a reality. Dragons in The Sims 3 is crazy. Make sure to stay tuned in the coming weeks for more info on this brand new world, Dragon Valley. It's looking great. The store team is doing an awesome job. All right. We're getting close to the end of today's broadcast, but I know you guys have tons more questions, so we're going to try and answer as many as we can right now. Make sure to use the Cover It Live window below or tweet at The Sims 3 using the Sims3LB hashtag. We're going to try and answer as many questions as we can. I'm going to bring Mike Zamora back on, producer from The Sims 3 Island Paradise, and I have Sim Guru Smitty, Lisa Smith, here as well. So let's jump into your questions. I see lots of people are going, no way, dragons. That is awesome. I think the first question I have here is, again, from Mike. Mike, can you tell us a little bit, will seasons work if I have the Sims 3 seasons installed? Will it rain in Isla Paradiso?
Yeah, Ryan. Actually, yeah, it will. You can set it to any season you want. It'll actually snow as well. If you want to turn all that stuff on, you can. And Sims in that world will react as they would in any other world.
Very cool.
Snow.
It is looking awesome. So next question is up for Lisa. How are the dragons looking? Can you share any more info on what the dragons actually do in The Sims 3 Dragon Valley, excuse me.
Dragon Paradise. That'd be awesome. I can't share too much information just yet. It's still in development, but the dragons are looking amazing. We have them doing a couple of really neat things that I personally have wanted in The Sims for a really long time, so I think you're really going to love them.
When can players get their hands on Dragon Valley?
It is coming out on the Sims 3 store later this spring and sometime late summer in stores.
So there's lots of questions coming in about Dragon Valley. I know we're going to share more info later. One more question. Are the dragons going to be like other pets, like in the Sims 3 Pets? Can they be trained? Can you share anything more? People are dying to have more info on this.
I would love to share more, but as I'm sure a number of my Twitter followers know, SimGuru Tater Tot doesn't allow me to say things. But we are going to have our own special broadcast for The Sims 3 Dragon Valley where I get to explore all of those things and tell you all that you want to know about the dragons. They're great.
Fantastic. So make sure to stay tuned for more info on our next live broadcast where we're going to show off more stuff about Dragon Valley. Okay, next question comes from Mike. Mike, can you tell us a little bit more about the Resort Finances panel and how that really translates into gameplay in The Sims 3 Island Paradise?
So what's really neat about the finance panel, we put it together so you have like a nice, neat place to see all your amenities on your resort. Initially, when we were testing it out, we found out it was hard to keep track of everything on your resort. So really, it's there as a tool for you to see everything that's kind of costing you money, things that are making your guests happy. You can go in there and make decisions right from the panel. I think that's one of the neatest features of the finance panel. You can access it from your phone, you could access it from the map tag, you could access it from the front desk. So we make it really easy for you to get to the finance panel, and we make it really easy for you to make business decisions right from the panel.
Very cool. So the other panel you showed us, people are wondering about the reviews panel. You talked a little bit about star ratings and some comments that players actually, or that Sims are leaving about your resort. How does that translate into gameplay for resorts?
So the reviews panel is a nice way for us to give you feedback about how you're doing. It's a good place. It's a little bit funny, some of the humor that we built into the text there. We hope you're gonna like. But really, what you want to do is you want to go in there, and it's going to show you what your star rating is for your resort. And like what I was talking about before, that represents the overall quality of your resort, and that kind of drives your total occupancy. So the better your resort, the more people want to stay there. And then so it goes back to the reviews. So the reviews are going to give you some hints. Things, it's not always bad. Things are going to show up, things you're doing well in, and you're going to see things as like, hey, I really like your pool, or they're going to say, hey, I really wish you offered a gym at this place. And so you can act on it if you want. You don't have to. You could actually decide to build your resort as like a 2-star and keep it there and still earn money. But you can also go into the review panel and see what you're missing. And if you're the type of player that wants to get to that 5-star resort, it's really going to come in handy.
Very cool. I see lots of people talking about how excited they are that resorts are actually a really deep experience. It's not just you go and stay at them or build them. There's lots of management to be done at these resorts. I loved how you showed us how you can actually hire employees to help you around, not just do maintenance, but they can actually run some of your amenities. That's looking really cool. Okay, new question from SimGuru Hydra, actually. She wants to know, are there any new places to woohoo in The Sims 3 Island Paradise?
That's always the popular...
Always a question!
It's always the question. So, I think it was disclosed before, one of like the cool places to woohoo, and I'm sure we'll show this in the next broadcast, but there's an underwater cave that you're gonna be able to go down into the water and woohoo in there. And then I'm not sure if Graham showed this when he did the houseboats demo, but you're going to be able to woohoo in the all-in-one bathroom as well, and as well as in the resort towers.
That's bothersome. The all-in-one bathroom.
It's like a one-by-one.
It's a one-by-one.
Sounds pretty cramped in there. That's awesome. Thank you, SimGuru Hydra, for that great question for us. So we have a few more questions coming in, all about Island Paradise. I'm excited to see how excited you guys are for this pack. So Mike, you showed us a little bit about the resort tower and how you can upgrade it. You also showed us how you can put new buildings onto your own resort. So if I wanted to start my own resort, would I be able to build out a full resort with the resort tower and the custom built hotel rooms? How does that work?
So the only prerequisite for a resort is that you need a front desk and you need at least one resort tower. You can try to run a resort with all resort towers, but what's going to happen is you're going to end up running out of room quickly. And what you want to do is you want to use the room on your lot to put amenities, things for your Sims to do. I mean, there's the spa services from the resort tower. They can go in there, sleep, freshen up. But you know what they really probably want to do is they want to have pools. They want to have a gym. They want to they want to have like artwork on there. So, in a pool bar, things that are fun to do. So, yeah, you can do that, but you're not going to be a very well-rounded resort if you just lay down all rabbit holes.
So Mike, you showed us a couple of the awesome new amenities like the pool bar, the water slide, and the firewalk pit. If I have content from, let's say, the Sims base game or previous expansion packs like Late Night or Ambitions, Generations, is that content, am I going to be able to use that on resort lots? Is that going to affect my overall rating of the resort?
I am actually glad you asked that question. So one of the objects that we're really excited for is the pool bar. What's really cool about the pool bar is if you have Late Night installed, it actually inherits feature sets from Late Night right into the pool bar. So, if you lay down a pool bar in your, let's say, residential lot, it's going to act just like a base game bar. But if you have Late Night installed, it actually transforms, not visually, but from a functional point of view, it transforms into a professional bar. So you're going to be able to hire a mixologist for your home lot to run it at your home lot. When you have it at your community lots or your resort lot, you're going to be able to get the drink specials from the Late Night. You're going to be able to see all the Late Night drinks on there.
Very cool. So it sounds like the more content you have with your Sims 3 game, the more you're really going to be able to build out these resort lots. Very cool. All right, got a question actually coming back for you, Lisa. Can you share any info on the price of Dragon Valley?
That's also still in discussion, but it would be pretty standard to what you've seen with our other cash worlds. So I wouldn't expect anything extremely different from that.
Very cool. I think a poll just went up about what your favorite colored dragons are going to be. So make sure you're getting on to Cover It Live and Twitter to fill out that poll. We want to hear from you guys. This game, this world, all this stuff is still very much in development, and we love to hear from you guys, hear your feedback to make sure we're making the games that you guys want to play. It's really important to us that we try to expect and build these games to as much as we think you guys will like them. But it's really cool to hear from you guys. We try and incorporate your feedback and your suggestions as much as we can. All right, we have time for just a couple more questions. I got one coming in, another one about Dragon Valley. Is it going to be medieval themed, or is there just dragons? Can you share anything about that?
There is definitely not just dragons. I don't want to say that we were incredibly ambitious with this one, but it has a lot going on. We, of course, try to place it in a particular, themed around a particular country. There is a distinct style. May or may not be medieval-ish. And the Sims themselves are very unique, so I think you'll be very surprised at the next broadcast.
Awesome. All right, last question is for you, Mike, about Island Paradise. You showed us a little bit about the aqua sled and some of the stuff you can do on the resort. Can you share a few of the activities that you can do off into the water from your resort? You showed kind of playing in the water with the toddler, which was very cute, by the way. Is there anything like I can go and do and hop into the water and scuba diving? We talked about that. Is there anything else you can share with us today?
So we have a new object. It's the windsurf board. It's actually something that you can take off right from the beach. It's an object, I guess, similar to those who have seasons. It's kind of like the snowboard, where you purchase it from Build Buy, and you can put it in your inventory. You can customize it, and then you can go set off from the beach and into the water and go out in the water, do tricks and whatnot.
boats, houseboats, aqua sleds, and windsurf boards. You can't get better than that. The ocean is going to be awesome. All right, that's just all the time we have today for questions. We thank you guys for sending them in. If you didn't get an answer to your question today, make sure to stay tuned for future broadcasts and send us your questions online using Twitter. All of us have SimGuru names. I'm SimGuru Ryan. We have SimGuru Smitty, as well as SimGuru Mike. We'll be online as much as we can as we make these games, answering your guys' questions. So make sure to stay tuned in the coming weeks as we finish off these games and get them out to you. All right, we're going to start wrapping up the show. I know a lot of you guys are big Sim Social players, and we've really appreciated you guys coming and playing with us over the years. And we want to make sure you guys are on the lookout for a special in-game offer coming from PopCap. Make sure you guys are in your game and check out this offer, as it should be hitting your game soon. It's really cool. All right, I want to send out a big thanks to Mike Zamora, who showed us the Island Paradise demo today. It's looking great, the resorts are awesome, and it is just a beautiful action-packed expansion pack for The Sims 3. Stay tuned for more info on a live broadcast coming soon. Then I want to thank Sarah Holding for showing us, for actually revealing the theme of our upcoming stuff pack, The Sims 3 movie stuff, which is going to be out later this year. It's looking cool. It has tons of content, heroes and villains, cowboys, and some horror stuff that is going to allow you to tell stories in The Sims 3 like you never have before. Lastly, I want to thank Lisa Smith for revealing the next world coming from The Sims 3 store, Dragon Valley. It's looking cool. I know you guys have lots of questions. We're going to answer them as soon as we can, so make sure to stay tuned. And again, send your tweets at us. Hit us up on all of our social media platforms. We have Facebook. You can like us on there. You can go on the Sims 3 forums, and you can tweet at us on Twitter. We love hearing from you guys, and thank you so much for tuning in. We have a great time being here, and we hope you guys have a great time watching us. We appreciate you guys tuning in, and until next time, Simmers, Shaka Bra.